It was the night of December 2, 1984, in Bhopal, India.
Keep an eye on the temperature readings. They are spiking slightly.
Confirmed. Initiating cooling sequence.
The city lay under a calm, star-studded sky, its streets silent except for the occasional bicycle or dog wandering. Families slept in their homes, children tucked under thin blankets, mothers turning in bed, unaware that within hours their lives would be forever changed. Across the outskirts, the Union Carbide pesticide plant hummed quietly. Its towering chimneys and cooling towers cast long shadows on the wet concrete below. And inside, engineers and workers performed routine checks. Valves were adjusted, gauges read, and chemical containers monitored. The laboratory glimmered with glass flasks and instruments, and every step, every hand movement seemed ordinary, yet a quiet tension lingered in the air.
That doesn't look right.
It's the main line. We should report this
At
immediately.
around midnight, subtle anomalies began within the plant's storage units. A minor leak of methyl isocyanate gas started, silently, almost imperceptibly. Inside the factory, alarms were faint and unnoticed by many. Outside, the night remained peaceful, the city unaware of the invisible menace creeping closer. Within minutes, the toxic gas spread beyond the plant's gates, moving with the wind into nearby neighborhoods. The first residents woke, coughing, covering their faces with cloths, trying to breathe in the stifling, acrid air. Panic began to ripple through the quiet streets as people stumbled into alleyways, desperate to escape the invisible cloud. Lanterns flickered in homes as windows opened, revealing terrified faces peeking out, while the wind carried the gas silently, steadily across homes, schools, and marketplaces.
stay close to me. Don't look back, just keep walking.
In the plant, workers and engineers scrambled to contain the leak. Valves were closed, switches flipped, and alarms sounded, but the flow of gas had already begun. Families ran from their houses, their footsteps echoing on empty streets, their blankets and clothing damp with fear and mist. In some areas, the dense fog of chemical vapors hung low, swirling gently around bicycles, trees, and parked carts. People coughed and waved their hands, trying to create airflow, some seeking higher ground, others retreating indoors.
It's still climbing. Are you sure?
We're out of time. Do it.
The city's infrastructure was unprepared for an invisible enemy, and the emergency response teams could only grasp the scale of what was happening as more and more residents began to flee. As the night progressed, the gas thickened in low-lying areas, filling homes and streets alike.
Where is Sarah? Hold on to me, don't let go.
Keep up quickly now!
Don't worry, we're nearly safe.
Streetlights cast eerie glows through the haze, shadows elongating across walls, gates, and trees.
The pressure's critical. Hit the abort switch.
Affirmative. Override engaged.
It's okay, we're almost there. Just stay close to me.
I'm scared, Daddy.
I know, but we'll be safe soon.
Families huddled together, some carrying
Close to you
children,
now. We
others
must hurry
guiding
before the
elderly
gates
relatives.
Thank you, young man.
The soundscape was filled with frantic footsteps, the faint echo of alarm bells, and distant calls for help. Inside the factory, structural alarms rang intermittently, the machinery
climbing.
groaning
We're
under the
losing pressure
pressure
on the main
as
line.
engineers continued
rerouting the
desperate
coolant now. Give it a
attempts to
sec.
stem the leak. Yet outside, the invisible cloud continued to spread, touching every corner of the densely populated neighborhoods surrounding the plant. By the early hours of December 3rd, chaos had engulfed the city. Residents covered their faces with cloth, handkerchiefs, or wet garments,
we have to run!
attempting to filter the toxic air.
Watch the child, don't stop
Vehicles abandoned in streets, bicycles tipped over, and carts left scattered as people fled. Medical facilities, overwhelmed and unprepared, began to receive the first wave of victims. Hospitals were filled with coughing, wheezing, and exhausted patients, each trying to find clean air. Relief teams moved cautiously, wearing makeshift protective gear, their faces tense, eyes scanning the smoky mist for signs of danger.
Thank you, we gotta keep moving.
In the midst of panic, communities began to help each other, guiding neighbors to safer areas, offering blankets and water, a subtle glimmer of humanity in a city gripped by disaster.
We have an anomaly on the primary manifold. Adjusting flow rate by 5%. Monitor the nexus closely.
As dawn approached, the full scope of the tragedy became evident. Streets that had been lively were now eerily silent, shrouded in a lingering haze of chemicals. Scattered belongings, upturned furniture, and abandoned vehicles reflected the night's frantic escape. Rescue teams worked tirelessly, helping residents reach medical care, providing blankets, and coordinating evacuations.
Watch your step here. Give me your hand with the cart.
Thank you. The sun is finally coming out.
The plant, now fully shut down, emitted faint residual vapors, a haunting reminder of the danger that had spread unseen.
Bring them over here. We're setting up the triage.
Follow me. Blankets are right here. Keep moving.
By mid-morning, the sun began to pierce through the lingering mist, casting soft, golden light on the city, revealing streets lined with weary, coughing, and frightened residents. The calm that followed was heavy and somber, an unsettling quiet after the invisible
It
storm.
matches the requirements.
Be careful here. The ground is slippery.
Thank you, son. Are the children safe?
Yes, we are moving
The
everyone to
Bhopal
higher
gas tragedy left
me
a
just
city
fix this for
forever
you.
changed. Families were displaced,
you warm
the
enough?
sick struggled for medical aid, and the memory of that night lingered in every corner of
Don't worry,
Bhopal.
darling. Everything will be all right now. The sun is shining.
The disaster became a global symbol of industrial negligence, environmental vulnerability, and human resilience. Yet even amid the sorrow, stories of courage and compassion emerged. Neighbors helping neighbors, strangers guiding each other to safety, and workers who risked everything to contain the leak as best they could.
Okay, the bypass valve is secured.
Confirmed on the manifest. Everything looks good here.
Careful now. Watch your step right here.
The night of December 2 through 3, 1984, would forever remain etched in history, not just as a catastrophe, but as a testament to the fragility and strength
Quickly but
of
carefully.
human life in the face of
Check the pressure on
unforeseen
gauge 3.
disaster.
Looks stable at 50 psi.